Hello everyone, and this is Terry, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back. This is Friday, and as with every Friday, I go around my collection and sniff out the most fragrantest orchid in my collection right now. And today is Friday, May 13th. It is a very sunny and balmy morning here in the Central Standard Time. And the irises outside in the garden are really looking great, especially that beauty right there. And you see all those bananas? But let's get back to the order of the day, which is fragrance. And since I'm here at the window, let's check this one out that has only been open for a few days. And this is Encyclia bractescens, which is a species. And let's check out the scent. If what I'm smelling is a fragrance from this plant, it's almost like it's kind of muted, but it's not sweet. Almost kind of a plastic, but I don't know whether it's just the time of the day. It is very balmy. It's already 80 degrees or 78. The humidity is probably 85%. That's outside. And as I said, it's 9:10 a.m. Let's see what this reads. Well, this reads 80 degrees and 60% humidity in here. Let's go back over this way. Since we were already here, let's move over here. And this is a cross, which is Prosthechea prismatacarpa times vitellina. I'm gonna get my nose in there. And nothing. Okay, unfortunately. Let's give this one a little whirl just for sport. This is that cross, Richard Mueller times Sanua. There is a name, and it is a little faded, but nothing really. Okay, let's move over here. This is Encyclia Lord Philippe, which is a cross. I think it's pneumatic column times bractescens. There is the little dainty flower. No scent that I smell. Here we are at last week's winner, Joy Spring Canary. Still very lemony, but a muted lemon right now. Very muted as the flower is going under or over. And let's look down here. Here is my BC rustic spots. BL rustic spots or BC. This is a Mueller hybrid. Let's get my nose in there. Nothing but beautifully gorgeous all the same. Straighten that up. Anything else over here? Okay, I'm gonna make my way back over this way. Actually maybe that was not the most fragrance, but we'll get to that. Now we're here on the Encyclia incubens. species. And honestly, I'm not smelling it. Okay, let's move on to what I believe is the reigning most fragrantest. And it is very roasted coconut, very much intense on the nose instantly. So it is right now the reigning. Let's look at this one, which is that Girac Snow. I smell nothing, but it's beautiful. All right, let's keep on moving, because I think we have a few more. Anxious contenders. And we arrive here to the Cymbidiella Rhodochelia, and it sure looks like the heat has just beat up. But, you know what? I don't know if this is what I'm smelling. Yeah, I don't think it's that. This is what I'm smelling. And this is, which is Encyclia Atroniceum, which is cordigera crossed with something fragrant. Phoenicia. That is it. Very sweety. It's complex. There is some you know, I'm smelling my fingers because I just made some coffee. So I'm just gonna go with my nose. And it is more sweet, but there is a hint of like a savory note in there that it makes it very interesting. Same as in the line of some of those other encyclias that I have. But right now, this one is very powerfully strong. I would recommend this one for sure. Let's move next to the Katie's Frog and see if it is exhibiting any scent right now. And no, it's not. Although I have detected fragrance from it in the recent, but not distant past. And let's go on here to the bronze Maiden. And I'm not smelling anything, which does have some Schilleriana in it, but unfortunately no scent today. And let's move on here to the corningiana cross. OMG. Okay. Now I'm so torn. I'm torn, folks, because this is really what it's about. And I hope my favorite diva taste smeller, extraordinaire, judge, BFF, you know who you are. It is giving me that, oh, it is grape Fanta. But it's got something else in there as well. Almost like a little bit like mothballs, but that's a little bit, it does go, but it can be off-putting, or yeah, it can be off-putting to some. There is a note of like a chemically, yeah, but the grape Fanta is worth looking for that. And it's there, it's out there. So I am going to, right now, sorry I dwelled on that, but this is the first time I've smelled the fragrance. It's come out. But right now, I can't tell, but we'll figure it out. Let's see if I'm missing something else before we continue on this journey. And there isn't anything over flavor. Let's check this out, which is this complex Phalaenopsis. Here we go. And there is slight, very slight citron-y fragrance, but it really is unimpressive in that it is not in the remote area as Atroniceum and this. So, what I think I'm gonna do, because I'm having such a hard time with this, is I'm going to continue this outside, and then I will bring the outside contestant in here, and we will line them up. Be right back. Okay, we're back outside. If you haven't noticed, I have stuff outside in a shady location that gets some sun, but I'm getting to rearrange things here. But let's move on to flowers. And probably the only two things out here is right here, which is still fragrant. Very much musky, spicy. That's what I would say from the Alada, with a little spicy scent or hint of the influence of Cordillera, but the Alada definitely shines. Definitely shines. This is Gail Nagasaki crossed with bractescens, which we looked at earlier. So let's move over this way and let's try this out, which is going over, but yeah, there is only a hint of what was once a very intense and rich depth of fragrance in scent, but let me give this another whiff. And, you know, without even hesitating, I don't even think I have to bring it inside, because you know what I know, what's upstairs is really what's happening as far as fragrance is concerned. So I am just going to get back up there and we'll figure this out here and for now. But before I go up there, I want to say stay tuned. I'm going to probably be live, doing a live unboxing from somewhere. Oh, Brookside. So stay tuned for that, and I'll be right back. Okay, folks, we're back to wrap this up. And in one corner, we've got Encyclia Atroniceum versus Phalaenopsis Corning, Erastus Corning, corningiana cross. Both newcomers. No, actually, maybe that was in last week's. Let's start with corningiana. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. And you smell it before you get to the flower, wafting grape with some spice on the edge that is so exotic and pleasing. I love fragrances like that. Now let's take a breath try to clear my nose passages so I can distinguish the two, because they're both very intense. And this is much softer, sweeter, but it does have that spicy edge, the musky, spicy edge at the end. Give it one more. Yes, it is very intensely dark, fragrant, you know, but this, when I go down to smell this, it penetrates my nose to the point where I could sneeze. It is that intense. So, folks, I have no problem with presenting this week's most fragrantest orchid in my collection, which is Phal corningiana, Fernbrook cross. Yes. Get it? Thanks for watching, and enjoy orchids.